Again, I'm David Trimmer, Agriculture Director. I've been here since 2008, and we have 9 FTEs that encompasses 4 departments, and you guys are familiar with them: the Director's Office, the Agriculture Reserve Program Office, Farmers Market, and our Virginia Cooperative Extension Office. We have 9 FTEs, but in the Virginia Cooperative Extension, we have an additional 8 staff. We have 5 agents, and we're familiar with them: the horticulture agent, the 4-H agent, the ag agent, and the unit coordinator, who's also the financial agent, and we have a training agent. And then we have 3 program assistants. They work in areas of SNAP Ed, a lot of federal programs, a lot of state programs related to older citizens that are below an income level, children that are below an income level, and a combination of the two. A lot of times it's grandparents running the family. My next chart, oops, I'm sorry. Move that, okay. Gives you the programmatic budget, just gives you a pie chart. The one I'll point out there is the 990. That is the Stormwater General Government Capital Project. We use that money that is used by Public Works down south to work on our canals and ditches. We spend Mrs. Henley and Public Works team, and including myself, spend a lot of time working on drainage, working on ditch. We were down there last week on 3 different projects. We have a great relationship, and our Public Works team, along with the contractors, do a great job. The operating budget is basically the 4 departments I told you about. We're asking for $40,392. The operating budget that you see, the proposed 987, does not reflect the income that we derive from the farmers market, which is about 30%. So that would offset what we're asking for throughout the year. So in essence, our budget is $297,000 and change. It's been that way through the years, and my personal goal is make sure we have our revenues exceed what the market costs to run, and we've done a good job, an excellent job, that since at least 2008. I am going to go to the next one. This is the overhead, the operating budget for ARP. It shows the 990 that was proposed several years ago, and we are looking at the 13.122 million down. That's almost a $7 million increase. And my next, I won't read to you. I know we don't care to be, that's not important to be read, but the 134 on the economic development side, that is 2020. We have finalized just last week the 2021 number. It is 170 million for there. The big increase is related to the commodities market, which we're well aware of. Our yields are up by our farmers in commodities, our corn, wheat, and soybean. Our yields are better, and the price was a lot better. So when all, kind of the home run scenario, and we've all seen that in the past because we know what the grain farmers. We also know that we had a pretty good spike in equine, a lot of money being spent on the horse farms, and that includes expenses. With the big one on West Landing Road is doing a lot of modernization of that facility. A buyer from New York came in. That is in the Ag Reserve program. There is being nothing done related to housing or anything. This is just all capital improvements on site. Very, very pleasing to see. I will touch on, we're going, I'm not going to read it to you, and there's the $300,000 annual revenue. There's a lot of things that go on. We rely on a lot of volunteers. We got 9 employees, basically. So we rely on a lot of volunteers, whether it's the Master Garden program, the 4-H, the ag educational program at the RHC, whether it's Camp Millionaire, all our camps. We do pesticide certification. We do well water. And the pesticide certification is businesses, it's city staff, it's homeowners. We do well water testing. We do soil testing programs. We have the kids program at the RHC. A lot of the schools that go on for the farmers, the pre-plant, the post-plant on strawberries, all of them do wonderful things. It is strawberry season. We will be sending this out to all our libraries in hard copy. This is our map of where everything's at as it relates to strawberries. We also post it, so we'll do a news release. And the way we tell everybody what's going on with agriculture is we do a newsletter. The newsletter is done quarterly out front. It's not to tell you what we did do, it's to tell you what's going on as it relates to ag. This goes to the communities, it goes to our libraries, it goes to our citizens, Hopefully you guys all look at it. It's pretty thick. It was a way I came up with in 2000, way back when I was at Smithfield, was a way to communicate with all the multilingual employees I had in the plant. Instead, in this case, we did it to let everybody know what's going on with agriculture, and it kind of sets the bar for this quarter. So with that, I'll close and take any questions. I know it was quick, but I'm a little behind for trying to keep you guys on target.
Okay, any questions?
I have one question.
Mr.
Sir.
Jones.
And you say your yields are better. Are you talking about in terms of product, production, or?
Bushel of product. For example, corn was up 24 bushels per acre on average. Soybeans was 8 bushels, and wheat was up 22 bushels. And we know what the wheat market's doing based on the issues going over in Ukraine and Russia and places like that. That trend's probably going to hold strong. We've seen recently what's going on with corn, and we have drought-like conditions out west in our own USA, and ethanol is going to. We're going to increase ethanol production and add that to help offset some of the rising cost on fuel. So that's what I'm referring to. Price-wise, corn's up $1.50 a bushel, $3.31 per bushel increase, and $1.56 on wheat.
That's the last 30 days or last week or?
That's a survey we did. We just did as part of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know it's up big time.
Yeah, it's up. Yeah. I mean, just look at the commodity markets. If you want to get speculative, I mean, that's what farmers do anyway. But I mean, there's people buying and selling commodities, and they aren't even farmers. But yeah. Comments?
Okay, anybody
We all
else?
good?
I guess that's good news, huh?
Yeah. I mean, in reality, the problem is the input cost is going up. All your input costs, because you got grain drying, so all LP gas, whether it's you guys all know what your costs are doing. You guys know, it was hard finding Roundup.
Don't get David started.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, sir. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I apologize. Yeah, thank you. I felt the buzzer. Yeah.
Will you just show some passion for your
Oh,
job?
man. Mayor, I'm following you because I know whenever you're around, you drive that passion. Thank y'all.
thank
Y'all have a great day.
Hey, that was a good response. That was
Yeah.
diplomatic.
Anybody wants to come see me, we'll go down south.
All right, thank you.